I'll always be the one. Drop down, yeah, the camera flash on, so stylish, baby tears are gone. Drop down, yeah, looking like an icon, work angles, yeah. Yeah, 360, when you're in the mirror, do you know what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. When you're in the party, bumping that beat. 666 with a princess streak. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. Bumping that, bumping that, bumping that. That city still sluts the vibe, internationally recognized. I set the tone, it's my design, and it's stuck in your mind. Legacy is underrated. You gon' jump it, fate, you made it. If you love it, if you hate it, I don't fucking care what you think. Drop down, yeah, put the camera flash on, so stylish, baby tears all gone. Drop down, yeah, looking like an icon, work angles, yeah. Yeah, 360, when you're in the mirror, do you know what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. When you're in the party, bumping that beat. 666 with a princess streak. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. Bumping that, bumping that, bumping that. Bumping that, bumping that.
Lots of happy little children waiting for sunrise, a stocking full of candy and a big surprise. Look at the happiness in their eyes, they're glad it's Christmas. People caroling into the night, where the snow is falling, their sleigh bell rise tonight. We'll snuggle to a nice warm fire. I'm glad it's Christmas, but before this day gets underway, think of how much love you wish to give today. Then wonder why we can't give it all every day. There is no reason every season needs love. People really need one another. Man, woman, boy, girl, sister, and brother. We wish happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to you. And for this holiday season celebration, let's lift our hands to the holy nation to say thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Happy birthday to your son. Happy holidays to you. The strength we need, love is to share it, yeah. Peace is to be with everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to happy holidays to you. Happy holidays, happy holidays. wish happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to you. We wish you happy holidays. Whoa. To you. Happy holidays to you from the Miscellaneous. Happy holidays to you. Happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? Two lovers entwined pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? Asked of me at the end of the day, Caligula would have blushed. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, why do I smile at people who I'd much rather kick in the eye? I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. Oh, you've been in the house too long, she said, and I naturally fled. In my life, oh, why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or die? so broken hearted. Love wasn't much of a friend of mine. The tables have turned, yeah, calls me in and ways that parted. That kind of love was the killing kind. So listen, all I want is someone I can't resist. I know all I need to know about the way that I got kissed. I was crying when I met you. Now I'm trying to forget you. Love is sweet misery. I was crying just to get you. Now I'm dying 'cause I let you.
Does the crying ever stop? In that goddamn comment section, do the tears ever stop flowing in that chat? Every time I look, there's crying going on. Crying, unnecessary crying. Wah, wah, wah. You need to wait 20 minutes now. 20 minutes. Oh, it's been 14 minutes. Oh, oh, oh my God. Started already. Oh, God.
You were my sun, you were my earth. You didn't know all the ways I loved you, no. So you took a chance and made other plans. But I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down, no. You don't have to say what you did, I already know. I found out my there's just no chance, so you and me, there'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me, why did you leave me all alone? Now you tell me you need me, when you call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse, you must have me confused with some other guy. Bridges go burn, now it's your turn to cry. Tell me you're ready now. 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 Yeah, yeah. I know that they say that some things are better left unsaid. It wasn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. And all of these things people told me keep messing with my head. Should've picked honesty, then you may not have thought it. Don't have to say what you did. I already know. Now there's just no chance. You and me, there'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me, why did you leave me all alone? All alone. Now you tell me you need me, then you call me on the phone. Call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse, you must have me confused with some other guy. Not like them, baby. Bridges go burn, now it's your turn. It's your turn to cry. So tell me you're ready now. Go on and just tell me you're ready now. Go on and just tell me you're ready now. Baby, go on just the damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. Don't have to say what you did. I already know. No chance, you and me. Don't it make you serious? Come on and just be ready. Come on and just be ready. You can go on and just be ready. Baby, come on and just be ready. Come on and just be ready. I'm already crying. I'm crying no more, yeah, yeah. Cry me a river, oh, 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 cry me a river, oh.
Which flavor should I use? Oh, I know what I'm gonna use. I got a peppermint wrap for Christmas.
West Coast motherfucker.
I'm gonna smoke a watermelon haze since it's such a racist day. So racist today. A lot of racism out there. This feels right to smoke the watermelon blunt on such a racist day.
This is West Coast nigga thinking. California quicksand got a nigga sinking. I can give a fuck what you niggas drinking. This is West Coast nigga thinking. California quicksand got a nigga sinking. I can give a fuck what you bitches drinking. If you a baller, nigga, I'm a Hall of Famer. Lion tamer with 2 4-5 flamers. Understand that your life's in danger. Did your mama tell you not to talk to strangers? Little nigga, I'm the hillside strangler. Have a banger, calling for the Long Ranger. Most rappers, they wanna fuck singers. I'm a nigga that wanna own Topanga. G4, pull it up out the hanger. A little something to fuel you niggas' anger. The swine, I'm your face rearranger. In a mansion, cause Jesus born in a manger. Motherfuckers, belong on Jerry Springer. I'm a gangster, up in your CD changer. I'll gank you for $20, then I thank you. Police, still get the middle finger. This is West Coast nigga thinking. California quicksand got a nigga sinking. I can give a fuck what you niggas drinking. This is West Coast nigga thinking. California quicksand got a nigga sinking. I can give a fuck what you bitches drinking. Little niggas, don't try this at home. Mama in the bathroom, leave her ass alone. Cause she probably taking chronic straight to the dome. Go play your little fucker, stop being grown. Dave Chappelle, 50 million and a throne. With a big Zulu bitch, nigga getting blown. Watch your tone, if you wear copper tone. Go back to Africa, used to be a theme song. I'm in the zone, do anybody got a zone? I ain't your papa, but daddy is a rolling stone. Use a clone, who don't know the shit you on. Unless it's on a motherfucking green tone. I'm in the throne with 2 bottles of Patron.
I bought a Mountain Dew. A can of Mountain Dew. Your thoughts?
Tell him Ice Cube is home. Gorilla niggas. Here come King Kong.
Little can of Mountain Dew.
California quicksand.
Before RFK banned it.
I
can give a fuck what you niggas drinking.
He's good.
This is West Coast nigga thinking. California quicksand got a nigga sinking. I can give a fuck what you bitches drinking. Ice Cube, motherfucker.
It's been 22 minutes.
West Coast motherfucker. Smoke some weed.
I'm crying about it.
What we gonna do next?
It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Get ready, Paul, in the streets of New York tonight. It's gonna get real fucking serious out there. Real fucking serious, boy.
Consider this an invitation to my gangster nation.
It's gonna get real serious on them streets.
This game right here is rough as fuck. These hoes out here about the bucks. These fools out here afraid to bust. I have no fear, afraid of what? And with my beers, I'm coming up. Fools talk real loud, but don't run up. When we come through, they run and duck. We still right here, so what the fuck?
Nigga, I'm tired of these niggas barking that shit, talking that shit from the concrete, but ain't talking that shit. In videos in the bitch pose in the throwback, holding the gat, ain't gon' bust and know that. It's a dub SC thing, dub C brain. And we don't fuck with niggas in khaki G strings. Fuck moving, I'm clearing the crowd. It's that who banking bandana, criminal now, the original.
Evacuate the building, bitch, here come a plane. No, it's the mad-ass West Side Connect gang. And fuck what you claim, nigga, this who bang. With enough game to drive a square bitch insane. And we number one gunners, no, we ain't stunners.
It's a war on white boys tonight. A war on white boys. Look out, white boy.
Let's go.
Got something for you, white boy.
These hoes out here about the bucks. These fools out here.
We got something for you, white boy.
I have no fear, afraid of what? And my
Come here, white boy.
Come
here, scary little white boy. We got something for you.
They run and duck. We still right here, so what? What the fuck is Ice Cube talking about? That's how you get these nuts parked in your mouth. West Side ride, bitch. The same old shit. I don't conversate with pussy. I ain't gon' get. I don't holler at these hoes that sing like Ashanti, body like Beyonce, face like Andre. Bitch, you kinda strange, but I'm rich, so my entree got to be Bombay.
Have you seen us? No. Haters can't see us. Connect gang, we the G's, nigga. Countless cars and countless charges. Street years making blunts out of Cuban cigars. Big bodilinas, hypnotic bodilitas. What a flag of hoes on us, cause a chronic is a greenest. And to my niggas incarcerated and on probation, I'ma stay banging for the whole G Nation, yeah.
This game right here is rough as fuck. These hoes out here about the bucks. These fools out here afraid to bust. I have no fear, afraid of what? And with my beers, I'm coming up. Fools talk real loud, but don't run up. When we come through, they run and duck.
Wait, I got the perfect clip.
Right here, so what the fuck? It's a gangster nation. If you
God, where's that clip?
And the whole world influenced by the B and the C. Now tell the truth, rappers, you don't ball like me. Cause I'm really from the game, y'all is industry. And while I'm serving up and coming young hustlers and cluckers, banging for the hood, causing havoc and ruckus, you niggas at the label kissing ass like suckers. And you bitches so sit down when you piss, motherfuckers. One thing I do know, I ain't the Uno, Big Bruno, rap sumo, on Puno.
You know,
I like to thank the
not guilty.
congregation.
These wonderful white people, I hope they celebrate their Christmas while the Neely family is praying and asking God for comfort. Goddamn them and goddamn America. Because to be real,
Look here, man. Check this shit out, man. Look. Y'all might as well say fuck it. Enjoy this.
Goddamn America and goddamn white people.
And once you join this shit, you as G as can.
Oh, you fucking white people.
Believe that, homie. Look. It ain't a hit to Nate Dogg spit. This game right here is rough as fuck. These hoes out here about the bucks. These fools out here afraid to bust. I have no fear, afraid of what? And with my beers, I'm coming up.
Or lock the door.
But don't run up. When we come through, they run and duck. We still right here, so what?
They already mad at you Jews anyway. Look out.
Consider this an invitation.
Look out.
Bitch, you know the side. World motherfucking wide. So what you saying?
Look at what server are you on?
Man, what you said, you need to get the fuck out of my business, nigga. Hey, man. That's what you need to do. Cause I'm getting tired you keep telling what the fuck I'm doing every time I'm doing something. Cause I'm not finna fake for these peckerwoods. Get out of my business. Okay? Okay? Get out
What's
my
the server? I
business.
want to play.
Convict.
I want to play.
Convict music.
I want to play. Oh, here's the song of the day. Actually, this right here. Why didn't I think of this? This is the song of the day.
Sucker punch somebody on the sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough. Well, try that in a small town, see how far you
Try
make
that
it
shit on the subway.
down the road.
Try dancing like Michael Jackson on this subway.
Take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
You won't try that again.
Got a gun that my granddad gave me.
Remember when they was all been out of shape about this?
One day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town full of good old boys, raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. Take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. Try that in a small town.
Try that in a fucking small town, in a small little subway car. Go on the subway and, I mean, enough. Are people really this fucking retarded? No, you can't go into stores. You can't go into the subway. You can't go into the McDonald's. You can't, I mean, you can do it. You can go in and cause a scene and act a fool and threaten everybody and go crazy. And you can do it and you can do it. But eventually, there's going to be someone on that subway car with you. There's going to be someone in that McDonald's. And they're going to have enough of you. They're going to say, it ends today. This shit ends today. This bullshit right here is done with. We're done with it. If nobody else will do something about it, I will right now. And they grab you by your fucking neck and take you to the ground and fucking say, calm down, calm the fuck down. They're choking you. You're like, calm down, calm the fuck down. Calm your fucking ass down. And other people are on the subway like, yeah, I'm tired of somebody did something. I'm too pussy to do anything about it. I'm too pussified for it. You do it. And he got up and did it. And the guy died. Why? Because he's a drug addict. And he was taken to the ground and he just fucking died. It's just fucking. His body's on edge as it is. That's why he's on the subway screaming at everybody and having a fucking nervous breakdown. Because his body's on edge anyway. Because he's a drug addict. He's probably withdrawing off drugs, losing his fucking mind. And he's mentally ill on top of all that. And he probably wanted someone to kill him. Hell, a lot of these people do this. They try to get suicide. Suicide by cop type of shit happens all the time. Maybe if I threaten everybody on this car, someone will get up and put me out of my fucking misery. Clearly a miserable life. Because you're on the subway having a nervous breakdown. Things aren't going good when you're on the subway having a nervous breakdown. It's not going good. Life sucks. You've been arrested 42 fucking times. You live on the sidewalk in a tent. You're addicted to drugs. You're fucked. How do you get arrested 40 something fucking times? There's no coming back from that. You're not going to get it together. I'm just going to stop committing crimes now. You've fucking been arrested 40 something times. You're never going to stop. You're out of control. Someone's got to stop you. And someone stopped the son of a bitch on the subway. Now, if the cops would have done their damn job, he'd have been in prison somewhere. Or some drug rehab facility or something. And he wouldn't be out there on the subway terrorizing the citizens to the point where some guy says, enough of this. I'm putting an end to this. I'm doing what the police won't do. I'm putting a stop to this. They're trying to make it into some race thing or whatever. Like there was just some black guy sitting on the subway reading a book. And the guy got up on him and started choking. Like, motherfucker. He's like, oh, I'm just trying to read a book. What is this? You're going to die. That's what it is. You're going to die. This is a white person's subway only. Whites only on this subway. That didn't happen. Call it down. That shit didn't happen. Stop with them. It's a race. They got nothing to do with fucking race. Just because a black guy and a white guy get into a scuffle does not make it racial. Good God, grow up. It's not automatically racist because one's white and one's black. That's retarded. It's retarded logic. It doesn't automatically make it racist. They're like, well, if he'd have been white, you would be happy that he's dead. Yes, I would. Because he's a lunatic terrorizing everybody. He's going to terrorize people like me just trying to go to work and live my life. He's going to terrorize me. So when somebody grabs his little ass and goes, get over here, motherfucker. And he's like, ah! I'm like, yeah, you've been terrorizing everybody. Now you're getting terrorized. Now somebody grabs your little ass and says, oh, shut up. Shut that bullshit up. Oh, God. Shut that shit up, boy. Shut up. Oh, don't call him boy. Oh. Don't say that. If he'd have said that, he'd be doing live. They'd get him fucking electric chair. An eyewitness, while you were choking him, said you like that boy? Or you said, come here, boy. You grabbed him. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, well, it's too bad. Poor choice of words. Death penalty. We're going to give you the death penalty. We don't even believe in the death penalty as Democrats, but for you, we'll make an exception. Isn't that ironic, by the way? I just thought of that. You know, they've been having a damn circle jerk about the CEO they shot. Aren't they against the death penalty? So you're against the death penalty if we have a trial, we have a whole ass trial, a jury of your peers convicts you, and we execute you, we give you appeals, years go by, yada, yada, yada. You're against that death penalty. But a man can be executed on the street simply for selling health insurance. By the way, what they ought to do is they ought to say, you know what, motherfuckers? We hear you. We hear you loud and clear crying about the insurance and everything. So you know what we decided to do? We're done with this shit. We're done with it. We're shutting all the insurance companies down. Figure it out your fucking selves. Figure out how to pay your medical bills yourself. We don't need this shit. We don't need to be shot in the back of the fucking head for selling you some insurance. Fuck this. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? They got you by the balls. What are you going to do? Actually, they don't because you could just fucking not pay for the shit. You could just say, no, I'm not going to pay for health insurance. Fuck it. I'll just die. I'll just die. And then there's no insurance business. Nobody has it. Nobody pays for it. They just all go bankrupt. I mean, they act like they're denying every claim that comes through. I mean, they act like it's so bad. I mean, they're literally cheering on executing the CEO. So, oh, this guy's murdered tons of people by denying their claims. Like, damn. I seen somebody said he murdered millions of people. Like, damn. They must be denying a lot of claims, which begs the question, why the fuck even have it? Why even have the insurance? Why pay for that every month? Why even bother with it? Just going to deny your claim anyway. Might as well take your chances. I bet there's a ton of people that have insurance and they die anyway. That's probably a mind fuck, ain't it? You've been paying for this. I mean, it's probably a lot of money. You're paying for this shit. And then when you need it, it doesn't even do anything. You just die anyway. And you're thinking about all the money you spent. Even worse when they deny it, when you're like, oh, they're like, sir, we actually have a treatment, life-saving treatment we can give you. But your insurance denied it, sir. Yeah. So if you want it, it's 50 grand, and we're gonna need that up front. You know, we know that we can't just give it to you and then you not pay us the 50 grand. No, we'll need that up front. I mean, damn, why is it 50 grand? It's just a little pill. Well, that's just the way it is. You think that would be illegal already? You think the precious Democrats would have already made that illegal? Oh wait, they're in bed with the pharmaceutical industry, so why would they care about your health care? Because you being sick is how the pharmaceutical industry makes money, so why would they want to improve your health? That's why they're mad about RFK. Oh my God, RFK might encourage people to go to the gym and not eat fucking Cheetos. We can't have that. I mean, they had a she-male, a transgender running the department. That's who RFK's taking over the job from. They're talking about being unqualified. How's a mentally ill man, a clearly mentally ill man, dressing up as a girl, grown man, a grown ass man? I mean, just imagine this. Imagine getting up in the morning, grown ass man, putting a dress on, dressing up like a fucking girl, and going to work. It's insane if you think about it. Think about this logically. Put aside your retard emotions. I don't even know why you'd be emotional about such a thing. But what is going on? 30, 40 years ago, motherfuckers would laugh at some shit like this. Motherfucker came into work in a dress and be like, what the fuck? What the hell? It's out of control. And all of this stuff should be left at home. It shouldn't be brought into work. It shouldn't be brought into the school. It should be at home. Sexual fetishes should be done in the home, not in the streets. But that's the whole fetish. Like they want to be seen by people. They want to walk through the mall fully dressed as a girl and see guys looking at them. Poor guy's confused. Like, is that a what the fuck am I looking at? It's a weird fetish they have. One of these goofs ran for the government and Senate or some shit, House of Representatives, something, and won. They voted for him. I don't know what state that is, but you can assure it's some blue shithole. I mean, it's one thing to say, "Hey, leave him alone. Just leave him alone." It's another thing to vote for one as your leader, as some type of leader. What is going on? That's not a serious person. I'm sorry, that's not a serious person dressing up as a girl. You can't be the president. We can't have a president dress up as a girl. That's nuts. Miracle, relax. We just can't have it as a society. I mean, there's just certain things that your transgender can't do, and there's certain things that a man shouldn't be doing, or certain things women shouldn't be doing. Just get over it. Get over being normal. We're going back to normal. Enough of this. Stop. Go lay down. How to return to normal. What happened to being normal? You want to dress like a girl? You want to cross dress? Go home and cross dress. Prance around your living room in some panties. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I can assure you, nobody cares. But when you're in the streets prancing around in your panties, now we got a problem. Now we have a problem. You're out of control. And they made that dude in Congress. He's got to go to the men's restroom because he's a man. That one girl was like, "I ain't coming in our bathroom." What the fuck? Because everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows. Some weirdo. I mean, it's next level weird when you're dressing up. You're dressing up and you're running for the Senate or something. You're fully dressed as a woman running for the Senate. And you're probably just fucking trolling at the end of the day. A lot of this shit is trolling. Some of these people are just fucking with you. I mean, how far can I take it? All right, I'm the first transgender senator. Hell, I'm gonna see if I can go in the women's bathroom here in the Senate. I mean, how crazy can we get? And they're like, "Whoa, buddy, you're getting a little too crazy. You're getting a little too out of hand here. You're not coming in our bathroom now. Hey, you want to go into some elementary school bathroom and prance around in front of the little girls? That's one thing. But you don't come in here in these hollowed halls. You don't come in our hollowed halls with this degeneracy and madness. No, in this place, you're going to go to the men's restroom. And how ridiculous. How ridiculous to be in the men's restroom in full makeup and a wig and a dress and shit. I mean, enough. Enough. Because we've lost our minds in this country. We've lost our minds. Where people just like, yeah, guy, he dresses like a girl every day, comes into work. And we just go, yeah, it's fine, I guess. Nobody says anything. Nobody cares. And it just gets more and more ridiculous. Then people come in dressed as a cat and a dog and a fucking. When does it end? And then eventually the company's like, look, we're gonna have uniforms. Everybody's got to wear the uniform, and you know, no cat ears and no ponytail or no, no flamboyant colors in your hair or whatever. They have to no makeup. Like they got to figure out something to get you to stop bringing your sexual fetish into the job because it's out of fucking control. Then you ruin it for everybody else, and everybody else has to, and everybody else doesn't give a fuck, but you care. You can't dress as a girl anymore. That's the way schools are going to get out of this shit. They're just going to have uniforms again. Everybody wear a fucking uniform. It's the way it should be anyway. Put them all in a fucking uniform. The left's not. The left will run a man in 2028. It'll probably be a celebrity. What if it was P Diddy? What if they just went all in? What if it all came out, all the degeneracy, and they just went all in, said fuck it. Yeah, we're the party of degeneracy. Fuck it. I think their voters would love it, quite frankly. Democratic voters would love it if they just said, "Yeah, yeah, they was having sex with a 13-year-old. So what? It's P Diddy and Jay Z. So what? Donald Trump, he did it too." That's what they're gonna say. These people have no shame. They're gonna go, "So what? Donald Trump did it, and you love him." They'll have no evidence that Donald Trump did anything, but so, so what? You know he did it too. I mean, what a comeback it'll be. What a comeback. Just run, Diddy. Diddy and Ellen. Ellen, the vice president. You got a gay woman. You got a sexual predator black man. And say what you want about Diddy, but, I feel more comfortable sending him to talk to Putin than goddamn Kamala Harris. Because he's a gangster. He killed people. Maybe he's just what we need. President P. Diddy. President Combs. The 48th president. He wins the trial. Not guilty. And he says, I'm going to run for president. Does he win the black vote? I think he does. If he goes on trial and he beats the charges and he's not guilty, 100% everyone, the black people will rally around him. And there's going to be a trial, right? What was that shit about he poisoned Jamie Foxx and that's why Jamie Foxx was remember Jamie Foxx almost died and all that shit? And people thought it was the Maxine Waters, but it was apparently, now this is apparently a true story. Apparently P. Diddy poisoned him or something. Jamie Foxx said this on some podcast or something. I don't know. Because what I heard, he'll be back. P. Diddy's coming back. And think of how many motherfuckers he fucked to give him a hit song or something. I mean, this dude was a menace. It's all going to come out, too. Apparently, fuck Justin Bieber. That's what they're saying. Justin Bieber hasn't come out and said, you think Justin Bieber, because this shit's all over the internet. You think Justin Bieber would come out and say, hey, man, nah, P. Diddy didn't rape me when I was 15. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? That didn't happen, brother. Y'all can stop saying that about me because that didn't happen. I was not raped by P. Diddy. He didn't, though. He didn't come out and say nothing. Didn't say a word about it. Like, wouldn't you bring it up? I would. Like, if I knew Justin Bieber, if we was like friends, I would text him. I would say, hey, man, did P. Diddy rape you? What is this shit? I know it's maybe a sensitive subject here, but what the fuck is all this on the internet? You telling me nobody texted him? Nobody asked him shit? Nobody said nothing? It ain't came up in his life. Nobody said, hey, man, I was on fucking X and apparently you got raped by P. Diddy. The fuck? I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucked up. And then he went, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. I got to put out a tweet or something. It's fucking weird. I don't want people to think I was fucked in the ass by P. Diddy. But nope, silence. Which means it's probably true. He don't want to talk about it. You wouldn't want to talk about it either. If P. Diddy raped you in the ass, you wouldn't want to talk about it either. He probably was like, hey, you want to be famous, right? You want to be famous. You got to suck P. Diddy's dick. Would you do it? Let's say P. Diddy, brought you into a room. Let's say you was a rapper. He was trying to get your song out there. P. Diddy said, look, man, I heard your song, and it's pretty good. And I think it could be a number one hit. I think maybe we do a remix. I jump on there. And then he says, like, Jay-Z or somebody's going to get on there. And you're like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And then he's like, yeah, Rihanna. Maybe get Rihanna on there. Sing the chorus. You're thinking, what the hell? And then Jay-Z walks in the room and they say, but first, we're going to fuck you. We can make all that. These dreams can come true. We'll go to the studio, record it tonight. But we're going to fuck you first. Right here. We're going to fuck you right here. Or are you taking the deal? I mean, this is life-changing money right here. This is a life-changing moment. I'm telling you right now, a girl's 100% doing it. Like, it's not even a question for a girl. That's the thing. Like, for a guy, it's like gay, and it's like, what the hell? Like, for a lot of these women, and I'm talking about the adult women who were given, I mean, all these women that got hit songs and shit, they're all suspect. It's like all these women that are in these big movies and worked with Harvey Weinstein. Every one of them suspect. Because you know a lot of women just went, hell, fuck it. What do I care? I mean, it's just sucking some guy's dick or fucking some guy. And it's not like you're fucking some bum or something. You're fucking P. Diddy and Jay-Z. And they're gonna give you a hit song. You're gonna make a bunch of money. And you're gonna be famous. And you just gotta fuck P. Diddy and Jay-Z. 9 out of 10 women took the deal, 100%. These are the same women that stood there then they were raping children and shit. And they just stood there and let it happen because they don't care. They're all about the money and the fame. They're willing to, get gang banged by a bunch of rappers in a room or something for the fame. They don't care. So they're not going to open their mouth and risk everything. Hell, they had to get gang banged to get in. And the guys that took the deal, there's probably videotape because you can blackmail them later on. You can't really blackmail a woman. Who cares? Oh, people are gonna know I sucked your dick. Oh, why would a woman care at the end of the day? They don't care. They celebrate being hoes these days. It's a celebration. There's hit songs about how suck his dick, take his money, fuck him. So women don't care. Women have no shame about this. Some of these rappers got fucked in the ass by P Diddy. Some of these guys with hit songs. They're only there. They're only a hit song, really, because they let P Diddy hit it. Remember when 50 Cent said he called him up and said, maybe we can go out, I'll take you shopping. He was like, what the fuck? It's like, I don't need no man take me shopping. That's his move. He's like, we'll go shopping. And then he's like, next thing he hits you a little roofie. Fucks you in the ass. And then you get a record deal. Go lay down. He's going to destroy your asshole, but you're going to be a multi-millionaire. He's going to fuck you. With the BBC. Jay-Z's going to come in there. Do you think that that story about that 13-year-old is true? He came out and put a big statement about his shit. Uh-oh, BLM's marching. They're back. They're back again. They're pissed. Okay, I need the server immediately. Time to burn it down. Never had it.
Our police forces, and throughout now, everyday civilians on the streets. Shame! 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 Daniel Penny should have been convicted for murder. That's right. Yeah. I'm gonna say it one more time. Daniel Penny should have been convicted for murder. That's right. That's right. Murderer! So, Relly Rebel. Relly Rebel is a father, is a black man, is the founder of We the People, one of the most longest current standing mutual aid groups in New York City. Relly Rebel is now behind bars because he was out here using his First Amendment right to protest for Jordan Neely. Shame! 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 So I want us to come out here and not only remember and scream Jordan Neely's name while we're in these streets, but I want us to scream justice for Relly Rebel too. Okay? Can we do that, community? Yeah. Yes. Okay.
P. West, get out there. What a mess.
Sure thing, Aaron. Well, yeah, I'll say just about an hour ago, I was there inside that courthouse watching as Luigi Mangione walked right past myself and a number of other reporters. He was wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans. He was, of course, handcuffed, and he looked, even in this court appearance, visibly distressed, but he kept his brow furrowed through the duration of this arraignment hearing. And I should say what was interesting, though, Aaron, is you said we haven't heard a statement from the suspect. He did actually speak inside of that courtroom to the judge and to all the folks who were in there. But it was on very selective issues, and I'll just kind of go through what we heard. The judge asked Luigi Mangione a number of questions, first about his identity. So Mr. Mangione confirmed that that is his real name. He initially said that his residence was in Maryland, but then the judge actually pressed him on that, and then he said, actually, I have lived at various addresses before then ultimately giving an address in Honolulu, Hawaii. Then he also said that he has worked for 3 years as a data engineer up until about a year ago, and he also told the judge that he has no drug or mental health problems that the court needs to know about. But Aaron, one of the most interesting parts of that particular hearing was actually his statements after the conversation about bail. The prosecutors basically stepped up there and made the case why they believe that this man should be held without bail. They mentioned that he is awaiting potentially an arrest warrant coming from New York City as one of the major reasons. But they also said that prosecutors noted that they found him with $8,000 in U.S. cash, $2,000 in foreign currency, his passport, and also a Faraday bag, which is basically a bag designed to stop transmission of cell service or other sort of things like that. At the end of his speech, the prosecutor's speech, Luigi Mangione said, I actually want to address two of the things that you said. He said, I don't know where that money came from. I'm not sure if it was planted. And then he also said that that bag was waterproof. And the term that the prosecutors used when discussing the Faraday bag, the ghost guns, the 3D printed silencer, was the prosecutors used a phrase saying this is criminal sophistication. Luigi Mangione said, I don't know about any of this criminal sophistication when addressing that. But it's just interesting, Aaron, that of all of the things that were mentioned in that court appearance, the two that he noted or took issue with was the currency and then that bag. Aaron?
Well, very interesting.
In my budget next month. They will send you a check to buy your groceries for a month or whatever you want to spend it on. And if you're an individual earning up to $150,000 a year, it's $300. What does that look like? All right. How about that for individuals? Now, if you're filing jointly and you have a family, you need a little more, right? Families are expensive. How about this? $500. $500 for families earning less than $300,000, because I know life in New York City is expensive and your salaries may sound nice, but they don't go very far.
Well, whose fault is that, you dumb, ignorant bitch? Wow. Wow. Why'd they take that account down? Did he pee himself? What the fuck? What's wrong with these whores? What is going on?
When was the last time you ate?
I had I think I had a yum yum, and I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest. It's not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's not like just having sex with someone.
yeah, just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
When
With these whores, 100 men in a day. It's out of control. It's too many. I mean, that's not. There's only 24 hours in a day. How many men an hour is that? That's ridiculous. It's unhinged. I wouldn't even want to have sex with that many women in a day. Women have gone mad. Like I said earlier, women are out of control. Some of the shit's going on. It's insane.
Right now, you think I'm a fucking nigga? You know me? Oh. Do you know who I am? You know who I am? You know who I am? I'll fuck you right now. Hey, you think I'm a pussy? Right now, you think I'm a fucking nigga? You know me? Oh. Do you know who I am? You know who I am?
T-Way, your thought. Oh, here he is. He makes his
Hey,
thought.
Mumsy. How you doing?
Jake, go back. Change. No green jacket, no hood. This is serious now. A lot of people have been DMing me, messaging me. You have to go back and change. This is not funny. Are you listening to me? This is not a funny situation. Please listen to me. Jake. Oh my God.
What?
What don't you understand?
Oh my God!
It's
Let
a
him live.
crime. You need to go home and change. Do you
The
want
person that it was done to did a lot worse.
I
Okay,
have 2
to
jackets.
the entire country.
I'm not negating
To the
that.
entire country.
I agree with you. However, there are 2 jackets in the back. Put one of them on. Jake, I'm gonna not go where you want to go. I'm not driving you. Put the jacket on in the back now. Take that jacket off.
You know what? What do you have against
the
hoods?
jacket off.
What do you have against hoods?
Jake?
There's only one type of hood I don't like, and it's a white one. Hey, Mumsy. How you doing?
Jake, go back. Change.
It's crazy. What the fuck? Yeah. These people are unhinged. Been sweeping a mountain. Remember them women in Syria? Did you see that video that was cheering? God damn! Put some clothes on, bitch. Damn.
We have breaking news and a heartbreaking update to a story we told you about earlier today out of Covina. We have learned the 5-year-old girl who was attacked by family dogs did not survive. Shortly after the attack, Air 7 capturing video of the home on Palomino Drive, we spotted several dogs in the backyard where the attack took place. Tonight, we have confirmed that animal control removed 4 dogs from the property. Deputies say 2 of those dogs, a 10-year-old Rottweiler and a 6-year-old Rottie mix, are responsible for the deadly attack. They say the girl had been around those dogs her entire life with no previous problems reported. LA County Sheriff's Homicide Bureau detectives are now investigating. We have breaking news and a heartbreaking update to a story we told you about earlier today out of
Fucking Rottweiler. Oh, ain't that some shit? I mean, what the fuck? That's insane. There's got to be more to that story than that. The kid fell and the fucking dog just started fucking. "Rah!" Like, what? What was y'all doing to them dogs? What was going on in that home?
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated.
Might be over for Jay-Z too. He might be going away. Public school teacher lost her job after refusing to let first grader use the bathroom. Multiple kids peed themselves over the teacher. I mean, what is wrong with these teachers? What's wrong with people? Out of their fucking minds. First fucking grade. This psychotic bitch. Who just looks fucking crazy. I mean, psychotic. What the fuck?
That Bartlett Elementary School first grade teacher, Ashley Barrera, sent the message yesterday evening, but parents say this issue didn't just start yesterday. They say it's been ongoing for weeks. Now, Amber Johnson's daughter is a student inside of that classroom. She tells us what happened. She says that her classmates were screaming and crying to go to the bathroom, and some of them even went to the restroom on themselves.
Miss Barrera took it away from us, and like my friends need to go potty really bad.
How long were your friends waiting to go potty?
A long time.
A long time. How many times did they ask to go to the bathroom?
Probably like 10.
That Bartlett Elementary School first grade teacher, Ashley Barrera, sent the message yesterday evening, but parents say this issue didn't just start yesterday. They say
Give her the electric chair.
daughter said yesterday, just after lunch, the restroom pass went missing. So Miss Barrera punished the entire class.
Slow
Around
down.
4 p.m., parents received this message from Miss Barrera. It says the class had lost their privilege to use the restroom. Their lunch is at noon, so that's about 3 hours until dismissal.
Yeah, did any of your classmates have an accident?
Yeah. Some people were crying to death to go to the bathroom.
Amber Johnson's daughter said yesterday, just after lunch, the restroom pass went missing. So Miss Barrera punished the entire class.
Initially, we were told 2. After we, as parents, got into a group and started talking more, it has come down to be there's about 6 who actually soiled themselves and had accidents. Initially, we were told 2.
Now, see, back in the day, in a simpler time, the parents would have drove up to the school. They would have drug this bitch out of the school, beat her to death on the football field, and left her there to bleed out. And the cops would have showed up, and they would have said, "Hey, well, I guess the cop would have covered it up, drug her body off somewhere." It was a simpler time. Some say a better time. And people didn't do shit like this because, you get drug out of the classroom, beat to death on the football field. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. This woman is on some like power trip over first graders. She's on a fucking power trip. She's like, nobody gets to pee. And those kids are in there screaming, having a fucking meltdown. I got a pizza. And she's in there probably saying evil shit. She's in there probably like, yeah, you got to piss. You're not going to. Oh, you peed yourself. Oh. And these torturing these children. She's lucky to be alive. She's lucky that they didn't beat the hell out of her in the parking lot.
Nancy's son is also in this classroom. She says her son's desk mate was one of those students who just couldn't wait.
And I understand you weren't able to meet with us in person because you work nights, but tell me what happened with your son.
So the little girl unfortunately soiled herself then and there in front of the whole class, which the class erupted in laughter, as kids that are 7 do, and the little girl was just absolutely mortified and humiliated. And my son was just accounting that there was urine on the seat, there was urine all over the little girl, there was urine, a puddle of urine under the chair, and that nobody came to help and nobody came to clean it up for the remainder of the day.
Nancy's son is also in this class.
I mean, give her the electric chair.
Johnson says she is outraged.
Inhumane to not allow somebody to relieve themselves of a bodily function that everybody has. Important. It can develop a series of different health issues, UTIs, bladder infections, in boys and girls. They're just outraged. We're all outraged. We want something done.
I did reach out to John.
Something needs to be done. We have the death penalty for a reason. At the very least, life in a prison cell. Can't just fire her. No, you gotta put her. She's torturing children. She tortured children in a classroom. Tortured them like some horror scene out of a movie or something. She has to face consequences, real consequences, and that is trial by a jury of her peers, who will no doubt unanimously convict her to the death penalty. And then you'll think twice about torturing somebody's kids in a classroom. You'll think twice about it when you hear about this woman given lethal injection for what she did to the children in the classroom. You'll think twice about fucking with people's kids in the class. She'll be made an example of. Sometimes some people need to be made an example of. And this is the perfect time. What a psycho. If I sent my child to this school smelling like that, they would call CPS and have me investigated and try to have my child taken away. So how is it okay for my child to go to school clean, prepared, and come home smelling like that? Exactly. There has to be justice. There has to be consequences. Don't you understand? That's what the people voted for when they voted for Trump. They voted for this shit to end. They voted for there to be some fucking consequences for your shit behavior. Who do you think she voted for? Kamala Harris, 100%. Kamala Harris wanted to torture this nation. She didn't get a chance to. She wanted to make it so you couldn't go use the bathroom. Piss yourself. I mean, what the fuck? Put it on court TV, full trial, death penalty, and be done with it. And then you film some documentary where you interview her. She sits on death row for 10 years. She'll be like, I didn't mean to do what I did to those children. I don't know what got into me that day. I didn't think it would come to this. I didn't think it would come to this. Yes, it's come to this. You're going to be giving lethal injection. You're going to be executed by the state. The state has had enough of you. You psycho bitch. Complete psycho. Crazed woman on a power trip. I'll make it so they can't go piss. And when they piss themselves, I'll just say, huh, pathetic. What did she say to them when they pissed themselves? What was she saying to them in there? This is why they need some cameras in there. You got cameras everywhere else. You need cameras on these lunatics in there. What are they up to? What was she? So was she just sitting in silence as the kids screamed and pissed themselves? By the way, nobody else in the school heard all this screaming, all this commotion, all this madness and chaos, and came and said, "Hey, man, what the fuck's going on in here? This is insane." I was walking down the hall, and I hear fucking, I mean, my God, what are you doing to these children in here? They're screaming bloody murder, and the smell of piss is coming out of his room. Nobody's walking the halls. Fuck was going on in this school? Lock everybody up. Nobody else knew about that? Lock them all up. Shut the school down. This guy just goes out to a bar. They was just threatening to kill him. He just had a bar. Well, now what? Fuck time is it? Tell Duck can't give me the server. Liz Cheney warns that any lawyer who investigates members of the January 6th committee will be engaging in conduct subject to sanctions. So they can't be investigated. The committee can't be investigated. Who investigates the investigators? Women in Syria will be covering up tonight. It's a new world for them as you cheer and celebrate. People in this country are retarded. They just cheer and celebrate things and they don't even know what the hell's going on. uh, aren't these pics old as fuck? By the way, did you ever think that maybe people don't want to be on the subway after a long day's work or they're heading to work and there's some dude dancing around filming a TikTok video or filming a fucking whatever the fuck, trying to get tips from fucking people doing a dance or two? Hey man, why don't you go get a job like the rest of us? Why don't you just go get a fucking job like everybody else does? And quit thinking you're special. See, that's the problem with society today. Everybody thinks they're so goddamn special. Oh, I don't have to work a job. No, I'm going to be a famous Michael Jackson impersonator. People will throw money at my feet. I'm so good. This idea that we've lost a noble member of society, arrested 40-something times. And he was a street performer. He danced around the subway. He was some annoying guy that danced around and tried to shame you into giving him money. Like, this is his job. This is how he feeds himself. He dances around to Michael Jackson music played through his cell phone speaker on the subway. You're just trying to get home. You've worked all day, and this guy's dancing around. Did you ever think that people don't want any of that? Nobody wants any of it. Just go get a job like everybody else around you. Go get a job. Oh, you can't get a job. You've been arrested 40 fucking times. So nobody will hire you because you're a thief and a drug addict and you fucked everything up for yourself. So now you got to dance around. That's too bad. It's nobody's fault but yours. And he finally broke down and was screaming he's going to kill everybody because he's had enough. He's fucked his life up so much, there's no coming back. He's having a nervous breakdown. And then some guy grabbed him and said, enough of this. This ends. Just stop attacking everyone, screaming at everybody. What if he would have been dancing, doing the Michael Jackson dance, and he grabbed him like, enough of this. We're sick of this. We just want to sit here and look at our cell phones in peace. Can't we just look at our phones in peace? We got you dancing and gyrating and shit. Enough of this. And liberals are mad because they're like, wait a minute, you can't go around. You mean if you threaten people, if you're on the subway or you're anywhere and you're threatening to kill everybody, you're threatening to do this and that, and somebody can just grab you and go, enough of you, and nothing will happen, they won't go to prison? Yes, liberal, yes. Yes, dumb fuck liberal. There are consequences to ain't you the people that said there's consequences from your words? Yes, you can't start screaming at everybody, I'll kill everybody in this room. Because then maybe some people in that room's gonna go, you ain't killing me, I'm gonna get you first. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you first, because fuck, I ain't gonna wait for you to make your move on me. That's what can happen when you're threatening to kill everybody in the room. Welcome to reality, liberals. This is reality. And a jury of your peers will see it that way. They'll see it as, oh yeah, you were threatening to kill everybody, and somebody grabbed your ass and took you to the ground and said, enough of this shit. You ain't killing nobody here. And then apparently he had a drug overdose, and that's what killed him. Just like the George Floyd thing, where you find out, oh, he had a drug overdose while he was laying there. This guy didn't want a job. He was going to be a Michael Jackson impersonator or something. I don't know. The left thinks, I mean, the left is like, my God. Like, look at this fucking post. Jordan's Neely deserved more. Did he, though? By the way, I'm pretty sure these photos are like really old photos of him. This is a guy that he punched a 60-something-year-old woman in the face. He did all kinds of crazy shit. Robbed her and shit. Like, it don't even look like the same guy. You know what I mean? He look older here. I mean, it's out of control. You can't even scroll down Twitter. It says too racist now. It's out of control. Twitter's out of control. Twitter's out of control. World. The liberals are unhinged. I wouldn't even be surprised if they set the town on fire. Thing is, they're all cowards, though. They love to sit on the sidelines and go, yeah, that guy shooting that CEO, that was so great, and all this. And there needs to be, people need to take to the street. They're not going to take to the streets, though. They're not going to do anything. They want other people to get their hands dirty.
If you're on the American left tonight, here's my chart. The good guys today, Daniel Penny. The bad guys, Luigi Mangione. It seems to me.
How do you?
Everybody
what's
on the
the
left,
chart for victims?
I'm just telling you what I see out in the world.
I know. I just want you to finish the chart.
Which
victim is good and
make your own
victim is
chart.
bad.
What I'm telling you is
That's not on the second page?
People on the left. People on the left can't
Scott,
seem to tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys.
People on the left. I'm asking you whether you consider this person.
We had people praising
I want
Luigi
to know
and
whether
attacking
you
Penny.
think that,
one is good,
as
one
Congressman Crane does, that Daniel.
If you're on the American left tonight, here's my chart.
So liberals have lost their mind. Yes, the guy who grabs the guy. When there's a guy on the subway screaming, I'm going to kill everybody in here. I'm going to kill everybody in this motherfucker. And he's fucking, he's attacking. Women are scared. Women are like, oh my God, am I going to get raped? And the guy grabs him and goes, come here, motherfucker. It's enough of this. Yes, that's the good guy. There's no other way to see it. And if the guy dies in the scuffle of all this, well, that's his own fault for being on the subway screaming, I ain't afraid to die, I'll kill everybody here. Well, he got what was coming to him because he's threatening a bunch of people. I mean, the fact that you would even threaten a room full of people when you're by yourself is actually pretty crazy to begin with, because you're probably, I mean, if they all decided just to get up and beat the fuck out of you, you're probably not winning that. So it's already an insane thing. And then the logical conclusion happens. You get took to the ground and choked out. Well, yeah. Well, if he was white, he'd still be a piece of shit. Convicted 40 crimes, punched an old lady in the face, all kinds of crazy shit. This is not some noble member of society that we should be having just like the guy Kyle Rittenhouse shot. Like, you look into it, you're like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit. Well, who cares? It ain't even worth worrying about. You're just like, why even have a trial for this guy? Like, who gives a shit? Looks like Kyle Rittenhouse did us a favor. There's a fucking guy raped a 9-year-old boy. Nothing of value was lost here. But to a liberal, I mean, it's everything. A pedophile, a criminal. That's their people. He killed one of their own. Like if a black guy's broke and he goes and robs a store, it's society's fault. Society let him down. He had no choice but to rob the store. Everybody else, is just like, what's wrong with you? Why'd you rob the store? Go get a job, you bum. But if you're black, it's like, no, 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 no. You're a victim of society. White supremacy's held you back. You never had a chance anyway. And then when there's a black guy that's got a job and just living a normal life, they're like, well, he has sold out to white supremacy. He's become a slave to the man. He's basically a slave. He goes to work and gets a check. It's slavery. That's what slavery is. Work and get a paycheck. It's slavery. Don't you understand? You could quit at any time and go get a different job or whatever. It's slavery, though. You can go in the bathroom for a few minutes, fuck around on your phone. It's slavery. No one's going to come and beat you to death. No one's going to whip you with a whip or something for going to the bathroom for a minute. It's slavery. You should be a star. You should be a dancer, but you can't. They won't let you, so you have to go to the subway and dance for tips. And it's so silly. Who would even think to do such a thing? That's how you know the motherfucker's crazy because who would even think to do such a thing? Of all the I'm broke all the time. Now, if I was trying to figure out how to get some money, the last thing I would think is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down in front of the McDonald's and I'm going to dance. I'm going to turn some music on my phone and I'm going to do dances and put a little bucket out and people put money in it, change and dollars and things. By the way, who carries cash anymore these days anyway? I'm gonna dance, and that's how I'm gonna make some money today. It's insane to think about that you would even consider it. But that's what he did. And the liberals were like, he was just a subway performer. As if that's a good thing anyway. You can almost make an argument that that's justification enough for getting choked out. People going to work or going home, having to deal with you dancing around. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't even be, it should be illegal, by the way. You should be put in jail for a year for doing it. I'm dead serious. We're not talking about being down at the mall, dancing around at the mall, people shopping, you're there dancing around, people's having a good time. They see you, they say, "Look at this fucking guy! Look at this guy! What the fuck is he doing? The fuck is this guy doing?" No, you just got off. You just worked for 10 hours. You got this asshole dancing around. My God, playing some fucking gay music through his phone. My God. Filming his gay little TikToks and shit. I didn't sign up to be in your fucking TikTok. I didn't sign up for this to be in your TikTok videos. Can't you just sit down and ride the subway like everybody else and go to your fucking job and then go home? No, I'm special. I shouldn't have to go to this job. There's got to be more to life than this. Oh, I'm gonna fucking crap at it. I'm gonna crap at it. Oh. God, you're such soft sissies. You're gonna work. You're till you die. Till you die. You're gonna be in that fucking Domino's pizza making pizzas till you die. And you're gonna like it. Suck it up. It could be worse. You could be dancing around for tips on the fucking subway. No, you work at Domino's. You make some pizza, and every day you get a little slice for yourself. You get a little slice for yourself. Maybe not every day, because some days it's like, I don't eat this shit. But when you need a slice for yourself, you get a little slice for yourself. It's on the house. It's on the house. Nobody cares. Go ahead, get you a 20-ounce out of the freezer. Oh, that's nice. And it's a lot better than dancing around the fucking subway car. To the point where how much money could you possibly even make? Like I said, nobody carries cash anyway. And how good can you be? If you're such a good damn dancer, you wouldn't be in the fucking subway dancing around. You'd be on Broadway. Yes, I'm quite a authoritarian. I'm very serious right now. I'm being very serious. This is a serious stream. 24/7 is very serious. When I say maybe you should be executed for dancing around on the subway, I'm being serious. I'm being deadly serious. It's also serious. How about the freedom to be left the fuck alone on the ride home? How about that freedom? What is this? Took them 6. What is this? Where'd they get this from? What is this? Is this fake? This community note. It's fake news. Yeah, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't real. I don't have popcorn to review. Well, something's gonna happen. I don't get it. I'm not a gun guy. What was that? What did he do? I feel like he was holding it weird. I don't know.
The drones in New Jersey, in Morris County. I don't know how many mayors sent a letter to you this morning asking for a clarification. What can you tell us? What is going on, and why is it taking so long to come up with an explanation?
Yeah, it's a good. I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we. This includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety. That's number one. Number two, having said that, it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I think 20 of them were over Hunterdon. Now, those include, I think I saw one mistaken a fixed-wing aircraft, a plane, a small Piper Cub, for instance, for a drone, or you saw one and that counts, and then I saw the same one and that counts. So we think these are overstated, but it's a non-zero number. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday for pretty much all day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Why is it so hard to get answers?
These are apparently very, as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. And, you know, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets, we've got the president-elect's one of his homes here. This is something we're taking deadly seriously. We've gotten good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
Finally, how much longer do you think before
I
you get an answer?
don't know, but if we have news, I'll let you know. The minute we know something, I'm not going to hide it under a bushel.
What the fuck's going on in New Jersey? What the fuck is all this about?
Something, or I saw a drone crash in my yard and it set off an alarm when I tried to go near it. There's a lot of fear amongst New Jersey residents. I mean, what is your message?
Well, the message I just gave. But by the way, we're not aware of any nefarious drone that has crashed, or if there is one that's crashed, could someone please call me and let me know where that is? There are a couple of rumored downings for one reason or another. One of them was a toy. The other one was never found. But having our hands on equipment that's on the ground would be helpful, no question about it.
What is the fuck is this guy talking about? What if aliens invade? That's how they stop Trump, but they do a fake alien invasion. Don't see no footage of this shit. Eggs are $4 a dozen. It's insane.
Sources tell us there's a possibility that these drones are actually very advanced military craft and that the Pentagon's testing these drones over friendly American territory. Drone warfare has become so critical, as we've seen in Ukraine, that the U.S. military needs to test American drone capability in residential and urban areas. But the DoD's acting like these drones are a real concern. Listen.
This week, the Secretary signed a classified strategy for countering unmanned systems, more commonly known as drones, have the potential to pose both an urgent and enduring threat to U.S. personnel, facilities, and assets overseas, and increasingly in the U.S. homeland. As you know, the threats presented by these systems are changing how wars are fought. The DoD is orienting around a common understanding of the challenge and a comprehensive approach to addressing it.
Meanwhile, the FAA is issuing a warning. If they catch whoever's flying these drones, they're going to hit them with fines and revoke their licenses. That sounds kind of like a lot of hot air, because how can you find somebody you can't even find?
What is going on? Fuck is going on? $6 eggs. How do you not know what the fuck they are flying around? It's probably nothing. It's probably like them work. It's probably some work or some shit. The government's so incompetent, they just don't fucking know. They don't even know what the fuck it is. Man, these things look weird as fuck, though. Look at this shit. What is this crazy looking shit? This has got to be fake. People on Twitter say it's the alien invasion. Coming to take us, coming to kill us all. It's over, boy. The aliens. The aliens are coming. It's over. Who knows what'll happen next?
There's been a lot of drones flying over that area. Nate, what's New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy saying about it all?
Well, John, Governor Murphy just spoke about the drones for the first time on camera, and he gave us a little bit of color that we didn't previously have. He called the drones sophisticated. He said as soon as you get close to them, they go dark. Now, Governor Murphy did say the state is taking any threat that the drones may or may not pose, quote, deadly seriously. And you mentioned that mayors are asking him for information. Earlier today in Princeton, New Jersey, he said he's asking the federal government for answers.
I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday for pretty much all day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
John, as you mentioned, over the weekend, 19 elected officials in New Jersey wrote a letter to Murphy saying, in part, quote, our efforts to address these concerns have been hindered by the lack of information available to us. This situation is untenable. Now, the drones have appeared nightly in New Jersey for 3 weeks now, in Staten Island for 1 week. New York Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis posted on X today, quote, the FAA, FBI, DHS, and NYPD should let the public know what's going on here. Are these drones, and why are they flying over sensitive facilities and infrastructure? After the Chinese spy balloon, anyone can understand why the community is concerned. Now, speaking of those sensitive sites, take a look at this map. As the FAA continues its temporary flight restrictions over Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster and the Picatinny Arsenal military base in northern New Jersey. So a lot of questions still, John, virtually no answers. The Morris County Sheriff's Office says they have no new information to share, and all the FBI will say is that it's actively investigating. We'll send it back to you.
People surmise that somebody knows what's going on, though. We'll find out if they ever come forward. Nate Foy for us. Nate, thank you. Sandra?
All right, John.
Some people are saying it's mass hysteria. People have lost their goddamn minds. Didn't Kamala Harris win New Jersey? I believe it. They're insane retards. They're seeing planes and they think it's fucking some type of. Even the governor's retarded. He's like, I don't know what these are. They're probably planes. We're dealing with retardation of a nation. Man, good morning.